Right now in the NBA, there's a ton of trade rumors going on between a bunch of players. Like you can see here, trending players being traded. Jonathan Kuminga, Jimmy Butler, Cat, MPJ, Buddy Hield, Moses Moody, and actually 4 of the top 6 players here in trending players being traded list, 4 of the top 6 are all Warriors players, which is a big deal. And you could see there's a bunch of other players like Karl-Anthony Towns, which the Knicks had said that they'd be open to trading for him. MPJ, who's been on the trade market for a while. Giannis, he's been on trade market, or there's been rumors about him. Then DeMar DeRozan, I mean, the Kings got to do something here. Then AD's been on the trade market, or trade, yeah, pretty much trade market. And then Jaren Jackson Jr. is someone that the Warriors have been recommended that they go get. So today I'm going to be making trades that I think should happen for 3 different NBA teams. One of them being the Warriors. 2, I'm going to be doing my favorite team, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And 3 is the Los Angeles Lakers, because there's clearly some players that they need to get, and they definitely got to make some moves. So right now I'm going to start off with the Warriors. And one thing that, well, thinking about it, they really should go get Jaren Jackson Jr. And with Jimmy Butler tearing his ACL, I'm sure when he comes back, he's just not going to be the same type of player. I mean, he's going to lose his speed, and he's going to have to rely on shooting. And, he's already old, and, he's I mean, if you guys know Jimmy Butler's game, you know what type of impact it would have. Then Kuminga, he's someone that he just doesn't want to be on the Warriors anymore. That's it. But anyways, so I think the Warriors and the Grizzlies should definitely make a trade to go get Jaren Jackson Jr. And then the Grizzlies, I mean, Jaren Jackson Jr. said that he doesn't want to be a part of a rebuild. Then Ja said that he's fine, or he wants to stay in Memphis. So that kind of shut down rumors for him, but that stirred up a whole new thing with Triple J. So I think that definitely, if anything was to happen, that the Grizzlies definitely get Jonathan Kuminga, no matter what, because he's a young player. He's definitely got good potential. The Grizzlies could definitely use a power forward type of player, especially if they're going to be losing Jaren Jackson Jr. Now, however, here the money obviously doesn't work. $35 million compared to his $22 million. Now, with that, I mean, there's not too many players that the Warriors have that they could really offer. However, Brandon Podziemski, he is a young player. He's not, I guess, too bright for his future. I mean, he's definitely got a good ceiling. It's just we don't really know what it is, because he gets minutes. It's just some of the things he does on the court is just ridiculous. So definitely, if they want to go get Jaren Jackson Jr., they're probably gonna have to pay. I don't know. I might take Podziemski out, depending. But Jimmy Butler is definitely someone that I think the Warriors should trade now. Just before they see what happens when he comes back. So I don't think the money would work incoming. Yeah, so the Grizzlies got to send out more money. So let's see. Santi Aldama makes a good chunk of change. They do need another big if they're going to be losing Jimmy and Kuminga. So Santi Aldama could be someone that someone that they need incoming 53. So Warriors need to get more money in. How about I take, I'll keep Podziemski in if they're trading away so much. Okay, if the Grizzlies are trading away so much. Okay, now let's take somebody else. How about we take I don't know if they would trade GG Jackson, because he's been doing really good. And Jalen Wells is pretty good too. Yeah, I think that they'll probably keep those players. I'm not sure that they'd be willing to trade them. Now, KCP, he's definitely someone that I'm sure the Grizzlies wouldn't mind trading, especially if they're trying to rebuild. Okay, so let's see. Now, if the Warriors do this, they're going to have to give away some picks for sure, especially if the Grizzlies are trying to rebuild. They definitely want to get some draft capital. And now this being the Warriors and them being old, even though they're getting Jaren Jackson Jr. Regression is, or I guess regression with age is inevitable, right? So I think it'd be kind of a gamble for the Grizzlies to go get a 27 first round Warriors pick, because that could definitely be a top pick. However, I think that it'd be safe for the Warriors to probably put a top 3 protection on it just in case. I don't think it'll end up being that good, especially if they keep Jaren Jackson Jr. and Curry will probably still be in the league by then. They probably throw in another first round. How about a 2031 first rounder? How about 2031 first round Warriors pick? Trade that unprotected just for some value. Okay, so it'd be Kuminga, Brandon Podziemski, and mind you, Jimmy Butler's not going to be the same player when he comes back. I mean, I could almost guarantee that. Okay, then 2 picks sending out to the Grizzlies, and the Warriors in return are getting Jaren Jackson Jr., Santi Aldama, and KCP, or Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Okay, so a good, decent role player in KCP. Santi Aldama just kind of for a big, then Triple J, as a big, which is much needed. Which ideally, they don't want. Ideally, Jimmy Butler doesn't tear his ACL, then they go trade Kuminga for a big, but it happened, so it is what it is now. So where do I go? I haven't. Oh, here it is. I've used this website on my phone, not on my computer. So let's see. It says failed, and let's see why that is. Okay, so they can't draft years 30 and 31. Alright, so they can't trade, the Warriors can't trade the 2031 draft pick I put in there, so where do just trade. Alright, yeah, see, I've used this on my phone, not computer. Alright, so how about they throw in 20, I don't know, because the Warriors don't have a lot of draft capital, and now this is a big win now move if they do this. It's just, okay, look, honestly, if the Warriors would do this, they throw in another first round pick. Okay, ideally, no. How about they throw in the 26th first round pick, because it'll probably be decent by then, unprotected. And then they still have their 28 and 29 pick if they're buns by that time. So let's try this and see success. So I think that this is honestly a great trade for Warriors fans and the Warriors franchise. It's not necessarily working for your future. Jaren Jackson Jr., he's kind of at his peak already. He kind of peaked already back in like 22, 23. So Jimmy's he's just gonna end his career. He's probably gonna be out of the league in the next 3 or 4 years. How old is he even? 36. So yeah, probably next 3 years. Kuminga absolutely hates Steve Kerr now. Then Pods, he's just a young player to sweeten up the deal. Then 2 picks, and then for Triple J, looking at this, it looks crazy. Like, why would the Warriors do this? But I know I keep saying it, but you have to remember, Jimmy Butler is not going to be the same player when he comes back. He's going to lose his speed. It's just going to be Derrick Rose, and Jimmy Butler is a great shooter, but how much can he really rely on it? Like, it's just not gonna happen. Like, for him, he'd be a decent role player though, maybe 10 points, 15 points. I just don't think he's gonna be the same Jimmy Butler we know. Okay, so this is one trade that I think it would definitely be great. Now moving on to my favorite team, the Minnesota Timberwolves. So how do I clear this trade? Reset. Okay, I pressed reset. I thought. Okay, whatever. So there we go. Okay, so obviously, big thing for the Timberwolves is we need a point guard bad. All right, we need a point guard bad. And while there's other players like LaMelo Ball, Trae Young, John Morant that we could get, I don't think that Trae Young is the right way for us to go, and he's already been traded. But I don't think that would have been the right way to go, because it was kind of good to see what the value is that they could get for Trae Young. But it's just the defense. Like, we're a defensive team with Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle, Jaden McDaniels. I just don't think Trae Young would have been the right way to go. And yeah, like, he's got his defense. Trae Young's defense is, it's not that great. You can't really argue on it. I mean, yeah, he ended Ben Simmons' career, but I mean, one time, bro, one time. Okay, anyways, moving on from that, LaMelo Ball, I just think he's too injury prone. As fun as it would be to have him, availability. That's all I'm gonna say. Availability for the playoffs and for the playoffs and the season. Okay, now John Morant, same thing. Availability and his shooting is terrible. Oops, hit the mic. But his shooting is terrible. Like a lot of things on him are terrible, or not on him. But yeah, just a lot of things have really declined on him, and injuries definitely play a factor. Now, however, on the Bulls, not Josh Giddey, because I think that he's too valuable for the Bulls. I think Kobe White would be a great way to go, but mind you, his contract's almost up. So as I think Josh Giddey would be the right move to go make, I just think that he's going to be too valuable, and they're probably not going to give him up. I mean, he's averaging 21 points. Kobe White's averaging 18. So, yeah, see, 9.6 rebounds, bro. That's crazy good for a point guard. And we already have the rebounding. And so Kobe White, and mind you, he only makes $12 million. So we're going to have to throw in some other players for money. But before we do that, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm almost at 300 subscribers. When I hit 300 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a huge NBA pack opening. And I already bought all the packs. And they're actually coming any day now. But yeah, there are a bunch of like blaster boxes, some cards, or some boxes they're supposed to have chance at autograph cards. And I actually bought one pack, like a mystery pack, that is guaranteed an autograph card. Actually, I think it's like 3 cards. 3 of the 10 cards are supposed to be either an autographed, numbered, or a memorabilia card. Something. It's all supposed to be good. And it was pretty expensive. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button and like the video, because when you like the video, it like promotes it, tells the algorithm to promote it out to more people, and that helps me get more views, and then that gives me a chance to get new subscribers. So I really appreciate it if you guys liked or subscribed, either one or even both. That also be great. But yeah, anyways, let's get back to the video. So Kobe White, and yeah, like I said, he only makes 12 million, so they're gonna have to give us some more money. Let's see, how about Noah Senge? Would be a great young player to have, but he just like injured his shoulder or something like for the season, so that could really affect his career. So Trey Jones, 8 million. All right, so first of all, before we get into the money filler, how about we just throw Kevin Huerter in? All right, he's actually, what's he averaging? 14 points. Would they give him up? You know what? Sure, Kevin Huerter, throw him in. All right, you know what? Let's wait on that. All right, so Anthony Edwards obviously keep, and Rudy Gobert. As much as I think that we could trade him, I just think it'll hurt our defense too much. And then Julius Randle, I mean, and Julius Randle is the duo with that. I mean, I didn't even expect it would work out as good as it has been. I mean, 25 points, bro, 25 points for Julius Randle is awesome. So, Jaden McDaniels, I love his progression this year. And then Naz Reid, see, Chris Finch, our coach, said that the front office made a mistake taking Naz Reid over Nickeil Alexander-Walker, because if you know, Nickeil Alexander-Walker's go out averaging 20 points. So anyways, I don't think that it was the wrong move. It's that Naz Reid and Na are both, I guess, bench role players that only come in when we need them. Like, we're not putting the load on their shoulders. Like Na is getting a whole bunch of minutes and opportunities and a whole lot more responsibility on the Hawks that Naz Reid would definitely be getting if he went to another team that's, playing tournament, like, quality. So, yeah, it's not that we made the wrong move. It's just that they have so much potential, and it's not that they're being held back necessarily. I mean, they kind of are, but they're not necessarily being held back. They're just limited. Okay, I guess that's kind of the same thing, but I mean, yeah, they're just limited on opportunities, minutes, and pressure. So Naz Reid, how about we go ahead and trade him to the Bulls? Now, if we do this, we're obviously giving up a backup center and the money, which, like I was talking about. So I think Jalen Smith averaging 10 points, Patrick Williams. I think Jalen Smith would probably be the better way to go, as far as like money filler and like player to get back. Now, Naz Reid for Kobe White and Jalen Smith is obviously not enough. So I think that we should honestly keep Rob Dillingham because I think that he still has potential. I just think that he's not getting enough opportunities. That he could definitely be a lot better. And I mean, yeah, he's kind of didn't take the leap that Wolves fans thought he would, but I think he still got good potential. Juan Burns, what I saw the other night when Rudy wasn't playing was really good hustle on offense and defense, getting those rebounds, getting alley-oop dunks. So I think that he's going to be a great player for the future. Mike Conley, I think it might be time to pack your bags, buddy. We're going to have to trade you at some point, maybe to the Bulls. Dante DiVincenzo, I think, has been a great player for our starting point guard / bench point guard. We've had a couple changes, but I think right now he's starting for us. So I think it'd be most beneficial if we trade Mike Conley. Now, the only thing here is that Naz Reid for Kobe White and then Jalen Smith for Mike Conley is somewhat even. Now, if we do this, let me see if it would work. No. So let's see why. Financially it doesn't work. Bulls are getting too much money, so they gotta send us a little bit more money. How about they send us Ayo Dosunmu's probably they wouldn't trade him unless we gave him someone good. I think Bones Highland's also a great player. He's been getting great minutes and he's been doing really he's just been making the most out of it. So I say how about they throw us Patrick, he kind of plays a center, power forward center. Julian Phillips. All right, throw us. You know what? How about throw us trade. I would say go get Ayo Dosunmu. It's just for the bench. All right, so go get Ayo Dosunmu, and then we throw him Dante DiVincenzo, and then I'm guessing that they need to send us more money if this was to work. Yeah, they gotta send us more money. Well, I think it was $7 million. It said right there. So Trey Jones, Jevon Carter, 1-year contract. Yeah, let's take it. Take the money on. We'll just let his money fall off the books when the time comes. So let's try this. See if this works. Yup, it works. Now, Naz Reid, Dante DiVincenzo, Mike Conley for Kobe White, Jalen Smith, Ayo Dosunmu, and Jevon Carter. I think that we probably need to throw in maybe a pick or two. So I'll go do that right now. But again, doing this, look, we still have second apron space. We preferably want first apron space. Tax space, we might not be able to get that. Maybe next season because we're gonna let go of Jevon Carter. That's if that's what the team ends up doing. Obviously, I'm not in charge here. But Naz Reid, I think after seeing the Trae Young trade, we really saw what the market is for point guards like him. And Kobe White's obviously, I think, not as good, but he's obviously got better all-around game. So I think that the value is not going to be too much different. So where do I go to our picks? I just did it last time. Where do I go? I gotta plug in my computer real quick too. All right, plugged in my computer. So, picks right here. Okay, of course. So 26 first round San Antonio San Antonio pick. Go ahead, trade that to the Bulls. Probably not gonna be too valuable. 28 first round Wolves pick. Go ahead and trade that one. You know what? Let's keep that Wolves pick. We'll throw in this Denver, Golden State. We'll throw them this second round pick for next year. Throw that to the Bulls. So first and a second, this should work. Right. Right. All right. So yeah, throw them a first rounder and a second rounder. Mike Conley, Dante DiVincenzo, Naz Reid. Go get a point guard. Probably re-sign him in free agency, or not re-sign him, but just he's gonna want paid, but he's probably gonna want like a $20 million contract, something like that. 25. Jalen Smith, Ayo Dosunmu, kind of for defense. Jalen Smith to fill the hole of Naz Reid. Okay, I'm gonna edit that out. Oh gosh, what do I? Okay, Jalen Smith just to fill the spot of Naz Reid. Then Javon Carter for money. Then these two picks. So you can see here that Wolves are less than $1 million away from first apron space, and then the Bulls still have good first, second apron space. So I think that this would be a great trade for both teams. So moving on to our last team, the Los Angeles Lakers. So they're a team that's been rumored to want to go get a small forward type of player, and I think that they do need to go do that. So I personally think that they also said that they want to go get Dillon Brooks, and if you plan on getting Dillon Brooks, I think the player you'd have to probably trade would be LeBron, because you probably don't want him on the same team. But really, the trade that I think that they should probably go make would be go getting DeMar DeRozan or Lauri Markkanen, but I don't think that that's what we're gonna be trying to do right now. For right now, I think that what they could definitely do is going and getting MPJ, because if they really want to contend, I mean, their roster right now is not really a contending team, and if you trade Austin Reeves to the Nets, as much as you don't want to do it, trust me, you need to. Because if you only focus on your backcourt, then you're not gonna. They're already kind of weak at the big man spot, and their small forward is just so thin. Who they got playing their small forward? LeBron James. I mean, no disrespect, but Jake LaRavia, they need somebody else. So Austin Reeves can play the small forward, I guess. They do play him there sometimes, but I just don't think that that's what they should do. So Austin Reeves for MPJ. Straight swap, I don't think that's necessarily most beneficial. Okay, the Lakers could still kind of use a big, so Danny Wolf, he's probably a keeper for the Nets. Terrence Mann, Igor Demon, Zyar could be a good player to go get. Yeah, honestly, Austin Reeves for MPJ, I think that could be a great trade to go do. But the money doesn't work. So the Lakers got to send them more money. But that means that they'd also have to get another player in return. So I think trading away Rui Hachimura, then getting back Zyar, and maybe Cam Thomas is gonna want paid this year. Come on. $5 million. I think he took his player option, a huge pay cut. Anyways, Jerron Sharp, Zyar, MPJ. Maybe they go get a shooting guard, Nolan Trevor, Noah Clowney, Drake Powell. Why don't they go get Ben Sharif? All right, cheap contract, decent player. So let's try this trade. All right, failed. Let's see why. Lakers. They're over the hard cap. Okay, so you're over the. Okay, so the Lakers are getting $15 million too much, so they gotta send out more money. So let's take out Ben Sharif, and then how about the Lakers send out Gabe Vincent, because he's on a terrible. You know what? Maxi Kleber would even be better, because he's even worse than Gabe Vincent. So let's try that, and if this happens, I think that the Nets would probably have to throw him a pick. So dang, the Nets got 30 picks, bro. 30. So 26 first round. Maybe this 28 first round Nets pick unprotected. Alright, I think that's probably best. Let's try this. No, it doesn't work. Why? I'm guessing the money. Hard cap. Okay, so the Lakers are over the hard cap by just a little bit. So they gotta send out. Dang, DeAndre Ayton really didn't get paid that much. Marcus Smart, he's been great for them so far. Bronny Adothario, probably have to send out Gabe Vincent. But if they do this, they'll have to get another point guard in return. Igor Demin would be a good player, like young player to get. They might trade him. How about Danny Wolf? What's he averaging? 1 point. Geez, so he's not even getting minutes really. So yeah, I don't know. How about if they do this, they probably would have to throw the Lakers another pick. Igor Demin. You know what? Sure, let's do Igor Demin. This will probably work financially. Hopefully it does. All right. So MPJ, Igor Demin, and Zaire Williams and a first round pick for Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent, and Maxi Kleber for money because they're on terrible contracts. So the Lakers still have good apron space, and then the Nets will have plenty of space, and then they're probably gonna have to pay Cam Thomas, so that'll go away. But it's obviously necessary to do a free agency move like that. So I think this works because the Lakers are obviously in a win now situation, and they're trying to also build the future around Luka Doncic. And as they want to keep Austin Reeves, I'm sure. I just don't think that it's right to really do that. Plus, Austin Reeves is gonna need paid, and that's just not having Austin Reeves and Luka in your backcourt's obviously great. It's just not great for the team overall. So getting MPJ would be better for the team overall. Now, he'd probably have to pass the ball more unless Luka sets him up all the time. But yeah, he'd probably have to pass the ball more. But yeah, that's it for the trade ideas. If you guys have any trades that you guys would want to see your team make, or players that on your team that you want to see traded, or just players overall that you want to see traded, like Giannis trades, I was thinking about doing that, but I figured why not do this instead. So yeah, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. I'll probably do these type of videos maybe once, probably like 2 or 3 times a week. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think of this. I'm actually working on another 2K video right now when I'm done with this. So I'll see you guys in the next one.